Yeah.
Welcome to this month's episode of The Blue Line. I'm your host Gigi, and today I'm joined by one of Empire's newest stars, Ellis.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm cold, but it's cool.
Yeah?
Being outside and everything, it's real cold in DC. I mean, from Chicago.
For Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome. We thank you for being with us today. So, what brings you to DC anyways?
I'm actually down for DC Fashion Week, you know, doing a lot of promotion. You know, Mr. Ian Wilson from DC Fashion Week actually reached out to my team and, you know, brought me down here to do some performances, and I got a couple of interviews along with you and stuff. So that's kind of my reason for being down here.
Yeah. How's it? You like DC?
I love DC. It's like second home, you know. I come here a lot, you know, all the time, you know, because this is where my headquarters at for my management team. So I'm always down there doing stuff, you know. Did Cherry Blossom. Yeah. Opened up Howard Theater for Latoya Luckett, so I did some things out there.
Okay.
Cigars on ice, cigars on ice. Feeling like an animal with these cameras all in my grill, flashing lights, flashing lights.
So before we get into the discussion of Empire, can you tell the viewers at home a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, I'm Ivan Ellis. I'm an artist, a singer, rapper. I'm not a rapper. In the show, I'm a rapper, but...
Okay, which we'll get more into that later.
We'll get more into that. I'm an actor. You know, I just recently joined the SAG After Union, so I'm doing it now, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing.
So how long have you been singing and acting for, professionally?
Professionally, I've been singing for about, like, professionally, we'll say, like, 10 years.
10 years?
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say since I was 6, because professional just means, to me, you know, being in front of a multitude of people doing it. So, you know, I started singing in front of people when I was 6 years old. You know, my pops used to put me up at the karate tournaments to sing the national anthem. Acting, I've been doing it since I was like 9 years old. I used to take a little video camera and record, make me and my cousins redo movie scenes and stuff like that when I was a little shorty.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it for it's my life.
Your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
So, how did you know that you wanted to get into singing and acting? You know, it was something that you really
that's true. That's true. Well, when I was, like I said, when I was 6 years old, I grew up in a church.
Okay. So
I was at a church event and I saw this little boy. He had to be like half my age. And he was up singing in front of everybody, like the whole church. And he was killing. And I'm like, man, that's what I want to do. Didn't even know I could sing or nothing, but I just knew I wanted to be that, what he was. And then I started humming and stuff like that. Went on from there. And acting, what piqued my interest in that, you know, just being a little shorty. I've always, when I watch TV, I always wanted to be behind the camera, knowing what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. So it kind of piqued my interest in that.
And I know, I heard that you can play the piano, right?
Yeah. Play a little bit. I'm not a beat. I play the drums, you know, exceptionally well. When I was 12 years old, I was the head drummer at my church. So drums is definitely my thing.
So it kept you out of trouble?
Yeah, it kept me out of trouble for sure. You have to be a person and all that.
Making your parents proud, huh?
Right. Trying to, man. Still trying to.
Okay. Well, who did you look up to as your inspiration in terms of singing?
In the industry, man, there's so many. Like Stevie Wonder, look up to him. Everybody loves Michael Jackson. I say everybody.
Who doesn't love
Michael Jackson? Who doesn't love Michael Jackson, you know? Brian McKnight, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of old school cats, Ray Charles, Sam Cooke.
Like the soulful singers.
Soulful singers, right, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the people I looked up to.
Who was your first concert you attended when you were younger?
First concert I attended was a gospel concert. When I was a young shorty. Who was it? I think it was Karen Clark Sheard concert. Okay. Yeah.
So growing up, gospel was really heavy in your
that
house.
Was definitely heavy in my house. Still is, but yeah, that's kind of the first concert. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you more passionate about, singing or acting?
You know
must
what?
get that a lot.
I get that so at every interview I've been on this whole time I've been in DC. That's the main question. I'm always like. But
it's a hard question for you.
Yeah, it is. It's a very hard question because I love both of them so much. You know, I found them singing at 6, acting at 9, so it was like not too far apart.
Right.
But
you can't choose.
Nah, I can't choose.
It's okay. It's okay. I just figured, you know, you might like one a little more than the other.
Oh,
I mean, you can't choose.
I'm going for the Oscar and the Grammy, so both
there
of them pass to me, you know.
Lucius! She playing you. Excuse me, we are in the middle of... You in the middle of getting your ass gone. She working with Baretti. Tell her, boo-boo kitty. Oh, now you can't speak English.
Okay, so last year you landed your first breakout role on the television show Chicago PD.
Yeah.
And now you're on Empire. One of Fox's biggest shows ever.
Let's just say the biggest show in history right now.
In history? Yeah, it broke an all-time record, I think, in 23 years from what I heard.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how did that happen? How did you get it? How did you get the audition?
Well, in 2010, well, you know why I didn't go back that far, it's a long story. I just go back maybe about 3 months ago. My management team, we rocking real hard in the music industry, you know, and I had made some connects with some dope people that interviewed me, you know, while I was doing my thing, and while I was at the house chilling, my manager called me like, yo, got a call for you to do an audition. And it was so great for me because I was rocking in the music world for about about a year strong. No acting whatsoever, you know, so just focusing on music, and I was excited for it. So I went into an audition for a Chicago PD role. I booked the role, and then from that role, one of the casting directors in Chicago, the top casting director in Chicago, Claire Simon, called me and was like, yo, you got the part. You want some agents? I'm like, yeah, I want some agents. She's like, who you want to be with? I'm like, well, it's this agency that I've been doing research on, paying us the talent, I want to be signed with them, and it's like that.
Yeah.
It's done.
And from my understanding, you're playing a rapper on the show?
Well, Empire, yeah, I'm sorry. Basically, being with Panessa, they sent me on an audition to Empire. I got the role for the rapper that I'm playing. Just let y'all know his name, Royalty. It's me, baby, on the show. So
Royalty?
Royalty. Royalty.
Capitalized T?
Capitalized T. You gotta capitalize T, Royalty, whatever that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm playing a rapper on the show, which I stated earlier in the interview, but I'm really a singer in real life, so it's all acting.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, what was the audition like for Empire?
Empire audition was kind of scary because when I first walked in there, I sat down, you know, with the lady and the casting director was like, okay, so we're gonna go over scene 1 and scene 2, and I'm like, well, scene 2, I ain't get scene 2. So she was like, oh, well, take this scene 2, go out in the hallway, study it, and that's always discouraging for an actor because you need time to get in the character. You need time to learn what your character is all about. So, you know, I went in the hallway, and a few other guys went before me, and I just did what I could. I got into character really quick, and went back in there and smashed it. Got the call that night that I got the role.
You got the role?
Yes, sir.
That's wonderful, man.
And you know what's amazing about that? It seems like since the show debuted, everybody was anybody, from rappers, singers, and I think even some sports players, from what I've heard, they're all trying to get on the show.
Yeah, so it's big. I mean,
it's a pretty big deal for you.
Anytime, and I'm just saying from what I saw on the news, anytime you got Denzel Washington thinking about getting on you, that's just huge, you know?
To follow up on that, what's it like walking on set and there's people that you probably idolized growing up all around you?
Man, just a surreal experience, you know, to be walking on set, or I'm gonna just spoil it a little bit, to be doing the scene with Taraji P. Henson, like Yvette, like Benjamin Button, like wow, you know, we dialogue after dialogue in the scene together, so it's surreal to me. Or to walk on set and see Terrence Howard, what's up, Terrence, how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing to see all the other wonderful actors, just to see the whole production of just unveiled is amazing.
So it's pretty much, I think you must be excited that you're growing up with your idols. I know Gladys Knight is on there as well, Snoop Dogg, Naomi Campbell, so you must have been starstruck.
I mean, not to sound like, oh, you know, like I'm above anybody, but I'm not really like the others. I know people do get starstruck, but me, I wasn't too starstruck because I've come to the realization that they just people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They people just like me,
just like us.
Right, just like that. And then what I mean by that is, like, you know, they obviously talented and gifted in their ways to what they do, you know, and they're getting paid handsomely for their work, in which they should be. But, you know, I don't think any celebrity wants to be treated like not a human, because they are. We are humans.
And God, please do not withhold your blessings. even from hoes that hire skanks to spy on me. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hallelujah.
Okay, so I have to ask you, are you Team Cookie or Team Licious?
Well, you know me, I'm gonna just be 100. Lucius, you my man, but I'm Team Cookie all the way.
Team Cookie,
Yeah, I'm Team Cookie, especially this one of them persons who my singles was, so you know I gotta be Team Cookie. Team Taraji, baby, Team Cookie.
So you said you're Team Cookie, so I know I saw the scene with you and Taraji Henson having a moment where you guys were drinking, vibing, so.
Yeah. Well, it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Team Cookie all the way, you know, definitely, you know, she saved me in the show. Made sure I was gonna stay with Empire, whatever like that.
Is she one of your mentors on the show?
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? She definitely made sure I stayed with Empire, put it like that.
Yeah.
She handled that work. Yeah, we was at one of the scenes we was drinking, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't really drinking, just all acting with nobody thinking nothing, but yeah, it was dope.
So, after the release of the show last night, are you ready for the fame that might be coming your way soon?
You know, I'm ready for whatever, you know. Definitely got my team, my family, everybody keeping me grounded, making sure that ain't nothing getting to my head. I'm ready for it. I've been ready for it for a minute, so, and it's the stepping stone, so I'm ready for it.
Your time to shine.
Huh?
So it's your time to shine.
Right, my time to shine. You know, everybody's on the show is doing amazing in the industry, you know. Like, you know, I follow a few of the characters, you know, there's, you know, they real pages on Instagram, and everybody's doing amazing, you know, booking stuff from Empire. So, Danny Strong, you know, Lee Daniels paved the way for a lot of people to
definitely
come up,
Okay, so going back to your music, I've been following you for a while, and you have an amazing voice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I've heard a lot of your songs, so, and I know you've also opened for a lot of people, such as LaToya Luckett at the Howard Theater here in DC.
Yes, I did.
You shared the headlines with Selena Johnson, Brandy, Raheem DeVaughn.
Yes, I did.
As well as you covered a lot of artists here today too, such as Donny Hathaway, Bruno Mars, Chris Brown. I love your Miguel cover. That's my favorite.
What about Drunken Love?
I like that one too, yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Where are you with your music today? What's going on with that?
Music is definitely still popping. You know, it's not just acting, we're doing everything. I'm in the process.
You're in the studio?
Oh yeah, it's non-stop. I'm literally about to go to sleep after this from the studio because, you know, we just got to keep the momentum going. You know, I'm in the process right now of releasing my album. Well, I'm about to release my album soon. My single's dropping somewhere around May.
And what's the song called? Can you?
I don't know. I can tell you all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be epic though. That song is gonna be epic. So we definitely still working on music. I performing down here at DC Fashion Week yesterday, day before, and I'm performing tomorrow at the bigger event. So the music is definitely still rolling.
Not just for the meanwhile, for the long, long time. You better believe it. Never you're not in my presence. I feel like I'm missing my blessing,
Alright, so tell the people out there where they can reach you and follow you. What's your Instagram or your Twitter?
Okay. Well, you can't get in touch with me. I'm invisible in the world now. Follow me on Instagram at Ivan Ellis1. Ivan Ellis1 on my Instagram. Twitter, Ivan Ellis1 the same. My Facebook is Ivan Ellis Sings. YouTube, Ivan Ellis, Google Ivan Ellis, all that, you know what I'm saying?
And you're pretty active, right?
Pretty active. I'm always on social media.
Okay, so for you viewers at home, he might be in touch with you guys.
Might be in touch, I might respond, all that.
You're all that matters to me. Yeah, yeah. What's a king, babe, without a queen? There ain't no
Thank you for joining us here at the Blue Line. Be sure to tune into Fox's hit show Empire on Wednesday evenings. I'm your host Gigi, and we had Ivan Ellis.
Ivan Ellis, baby. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.
By my side. When I wake up in the morning, up under you, and only you. Oh, I'm grateful for your existence, 'cause you're faithful no matter the distance. You're the only girl I see. That's from the bottom of my heart.
one song in particular that you've written for other artists that, you know, you wish you performed for yourself instead?
Wow. There's a song that I really enjoy. It's Justin Bieber. It's called That Should Be Me.
That's actually my favorite song.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I really wish it was mine.